Hi everyone, Uncle Bob here. Today I have a game about running your own bookstore. It's called Bookbound. It was released on March 6th this year and has an 80% positive rating, but I have no idea how. It looks pretty cool in the screenshots. There have been games about running a tavern, a farm, a restaurant, but I haven't played one about running a bookstore yet. In terms of expansion and complexity, I wasn't expecting a game on the level of Stardew Valley, but rather something like this county, which I recently reviewed. But what I got was, well, I didn't get anything. This is the worst game I've played in a long time. Even Mr. Farmboy had more pros than this title. Instead of talking about what's not in this game, it will be much faster if I list what is in it. So, the game consists of two maps. One is a city connected to a park and the other is our bookstore. Outside we can meet a few uninteresting NPCs and a magical duck that gives us a penny every time we click on it. I wanted to make some stale joke about the duck and eating coins, but this game sucked the joy out of me, so I won't. We start by putting up a few shelves, installing a cash register and stocking up on books. Stefan helps us with this, and he is a flying book. He gives off vibes like an old Windows clipboard that constantly pops up with the same nonsense. Stefan sometimes flies in and pushes the plot forward, if you can call it that. The story is uninteresting, or rather, the whole setting makes it so that even the best story couldn't bring this crap to the surface. I won't comment on the graphics, because there's nothing to say. As you can see, it's a pixel art, which is quite pleasant. Besides, if you've seen 2 screenshots from this game, you've seen everything it has to offer. The music, I'm not a fan. The background music is mediocre at best, but the annoyance level peaks when you start the 3rd or 5th tiny minigame of luring people to the bookstore. It's extremely irritating. It sounds like someone is raping a musical instrument. How annoying is that? Oh Jesus. Sound effects, well, they didn't work either. When in the bookstore, our little man makes a walking sound as if he were a pirate with 2 wooden legs. And the sound of cleaning up trash competes with the music from the minigame, in the category of what will give you an epilepsy faster. Okay, enough. The content. Oh, sorry, I didn't find any. You have a total of 3 types of shelves, several types of flowers, carpets and literally a few decorative items such as an aquarium or a telephone. And this is how you play. It's 9:59 AM. You've just arranged the books on the shelves and are opening the store. 2 guys walk in. You think there aren't many customers, so you run out in front of the store and call out to people. Then a quick time event starts, which involves pressing the right button often enough to keep the slider in the green zone. If you succeed, you've just lured another victim into your lair. If you are fascinated by this activity, you can repeat it as many times as you like. You go back inside, where people are already waiting at the cash register, and you give them their change. You just sold a book. Great. It's 5 PM, the bookstore closes, and magically it's at 9:59 AM again. You just completed a gameplay loop. This is what almost the entire game looks like. Additionally, while running around the city, we collect letters that give us points needed to publish our book. However, it's not big deal. We choose the title, cover and that's it. We have another book that we can sell. After selling a certain number of books from a given category, for example romance novels, we unlock themed furniture items related to that style. There are some upgrades for our store, but they don't change anything and don't make us want to keep playing. At the very end, I stopped cleaning to see if customers would notice. I don't think they cared. I say I think, because everyone took a book from the shelf and stood there until closing time. I thought maybe they were stuck in the pile of trash, so I cleaned up around the one. But nothing changed. It must have been some kind of bug. And I was left with a pile of books I had written. That's what this game looks like. There's nothing here. It's not a beta version. I wouldn't even call it an alpha version. It looks like a student project for a class assignment, or something created using GPT chat in a week at most. I give this game a 1 of 5. Maybe in a few years it will be a worthwhile title, but today I advise you to run away from this game. Thanks for your attention. Bye.